mean, I studied it full time for 4 years. It can go quite in depth, you know, into the science behind turf, grass and plants. But also a lot of common sense, you know, needs to be, you know, doing the right things at the right time. We're really in the business of stress management, so everything we do on the pitch, there's a reaction to that, you know. So we've got to time all the operations we do, the maintenance, the renovation type works we do, that there's a good recovery in the plant. In terms of grass itself, there's 4 fundamentals that grass needs, which I call WALT, and it's water, air, light and temperature. We've got light at the minute, but literally week by week we'll start to lose the light in the stadium. We've got good air movement in the stadium, but then the governor, the boss of it all, is when we lose the temperature. The pitch is heated, we've got a heating system, but it's not ideal for, it can help maintain the grass, but you know, the systems are very drying from underneath and can dry the roots of the plant as well, so we've got to be conscious how we operate that going through the winter. And then with everything else we do, when we put stress on the pitch, when we cut, even by cutting the pitch, you're stressing it to an extent. We cut pretty short. For games, we cut down around about 22 mil, which is quite short. So the guys want a nice quick pitch. But even that process, so we try and take the foot off that through the week and let the grass recover, let it grow a bit longer, and then we get more light energy into the plant, which will give us better rooting of the plant. So there's a process in it, but the 4 fundamentals are there, and we just try and manage the stresses on a daily basis and prepare it for the guys for the weekend games and the training sessions. The climate up in Brøndby is a challenge, but it's not a complaint. That's why we get paid. If it was easy, anyone could do it. So they're the things you deal with. We staged 79 sessions on the pitch in last season, so that it's not just the usage that, you know, it's a high usage on any type of pitch really, or a stadium pitch. When you're growing the grass on any pitch, but you see it on a hybrid, you start to dilute the sand that's in the hybrid. So that then becomes from a sand to more of a soil type material. So we've raked it out, tried to clean it out, and then we've added some sand on the top just to try and dilute the soil down there. So it's a pure sand that we put out on the stadium. Sand dress the pitch, you'll open the pitch up and then you'll try and work the sand into the actual soil away from the grass, and a percentage will sit around the base of the plant, which can help with the traction the players' footing on the pitch. It gives them, it's like if you get, in the winter you'll sand the ice to give it a bit more grip. So that's part of the process as well. So a bit of it's the traction. If you over sand it, it can become too loose. But we try and work it into the soil, and then the grass will fill in, and just better playability for the players, better growing conditions for the grass. I'm a football fan from for as long as I can remember, and then, you know, in my working career I've always sort of been involved in football in some way since I've been 15. I can test the pitch and take certain readings on the pitch, but the best test on any football pitch is the guys themselves, you know. So we get the feedback from the guys on a weekly basis, basically, of how things are performing, and the guys will come up to us directly about the moisture and, you know, for games and stuff like that. So it's a real good, healthy relationship we've got with the first team, and the 19s and 17s as well, you know, going through the club. We're continually prepping for the games, whereas like anything, any living thing, the grass needs a bit of rest and take the stress out of it like we all do, you know. So we managed to get it through, turn it round, and then we'll start, and we're looking forward to start again for the new season.